Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? Black 25. You better bring it. You better bring it. Wait. Right now, you better bring it. Back. Joker. It's free. Bang.
First down, Winston. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready? Black, what is that? Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On second down, it's Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mighty. Black, what is that? Okay, double up. Where do we go? 55.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. Touchdown, Chicago! Jordan Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Green Bay. Check. 64.
On 1st and 10, Leary. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Protein spill.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Check the hot read. 53.
Throwing on first down. Leary. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 33-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Tight right.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. In on the stop, it was Tarvarius Moore. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Jackson. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And got his man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. I got two. I can't believe they let you play.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Fresno.
To throw on 2nd down, Leary. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Hey, orbit.
On third down, Leary. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Back to throw. Leary. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready, break.
50 seconds.
Topper. Five.
From the gun, Leary. Touchdown, Packers. Cameron Brate, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Juju Smith-Schuster. It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Black 25.
Watch the run, watch the hot.
On third down, Winston. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, There's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Throwing again. Leary. He sets to fire. He's got a man. Complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Packers. Paul Richardson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Pollard, and an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40, and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Trying the right side with Howard. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
In order to play a really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Good work that time to get them to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Leary. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
On first and 10, Leary. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, team 6.
Looking to throw. Leary. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, let go.
Operating from the gun. Leary got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Go. Now.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
57, right. Watch it slap, watch it slap.
2nd and 15. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Pollard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 22-yard line.
Ready? Black, what do you got? 44. Hey, stop. Where we go?
On 2nd down now, Pollard. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tony Pollard